What's up, YouTube? Charles Paconis here, aka CP. Who is Charles Paconis? Who the hell am I? I'm sure this is a question that anybody looking up videos on YouTube asks themselves whenever they come across anyone's video. Who the hell is this person? You know, whether you're young, old, middle-aged, doesn't matter, right? Why is this person putting out content on YouTube? What does this person have to say? How did I come across this video of this guy, this girl, right? So I did this video basically just to give you guys a little bit about my personal background, who I am, and what I'm about. So I grew up here in Southern California. I'm sitting here in my beautiful formal living room of my home. You know, didn't come from a lot of money. You know, I'm not, you know, I guess you could say a trust fund baby or, you know, a privileged person by any means. You know, come from a pretty middle class family. My mom and dad worked their butt off to provide for my brothers and sisters. I'm the oldest of 5 siblings. I'm an Aries, so you might love or hate me. There's no in between with Aries, so hope you guys love me versus hate me, but you know, that's to each their own. You guys are entitled to your opinion. And you know, grew up going through the public school system, played sports, you know, I was in choir, you know, had a lot of friends in school, was always into you know, business and architecture and just building things in general, whether it was, you know, business or, you know, architecture. I always had a knack for that. So, and then, you know, in my early teens, I started to want to work. So I found that I wanted to start making money at a very young age. I got my first job when I was 13 years old. It was me and my best friend. We got jobs during winter break at hot dog on a stick at our local mall where we lived here in Southern California, and just made a little cash. But that little bit of money sparked something in me, and I just continued going on with that. I continued to work. I got jobs. I started working as a waiter at a restaurant at 16. You know, made good money through high school actually, and you know, did other things on the side too. And when I graduated high school, I didn't go off straight to college. I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I went to junior college. While I was going to junior college, I got into sales. My first sales job was in the cellular business, and I was working at a cellular kiosk at our local mall while I was going to junior college. I quickly found out that I hated school. I was over it. School just wasn't for me. It's not for everybody. It's not, especially today, how people need to make their money by getting an education first. Completely don't believe in that any longer. And then started doing really well in sales, making even more money. I'm like, wow, I'm really good at this. And then I moved to a different county here in Southern California. I got into the fitness industry. I became a sales agent for salesperson, I guess you could say, in the fitness industry for 24-hour fitness for a while. And worked my way up into management, and then did well there, you know, meeting quotas, crushing it. Then I got into the finance industry, back in the mortgage industry, back in the early 2000s, right? And did really well there. And the reason why I got into that industry is because people that were coming into my gym were driving to the gym and showing up, you know, in Ferraris and Range Rovers, and I'm like, geez, what the heck are these guys doing making this kind of money? I started asking what they were doing because I was signing them up for memberships. Somebody gave me an opportunity and said, hey, you're really good at what you do. You should really try this. You can make a lot more money and be a lot more successful. And I was like, all right, well, why not? I've done well at the last few sales, you know, jobs I've had and industries I've been in, so why not try this? Went into the mortgage industry, started making really good money doing that. You know, pretty good 6 figures. In that time, I think I was, 20, 21. And, you know, bought myself some nice cars, had a little condo. And, you know, then the industry crashed, and I was thinking to myself, well, what do I do next? So then I went into a different sector of finance and started doing really well at that. You know, my still background had always been to continue to do something on my own on the side. So, you know, while I was working a day job, doing well in sales, I'd always have something on the side that I was making money on, whether it was online or, you know, whatever I was involved in. Even if it wasn't a lot of money, it was still, you know, another income source. So, and then, you know, got taken under the wing of some guys that were going to help me become an entrepreneur, which is something that I'd always wanted to become. Just didn't find the right industry to get into to do that with. And kind of was given the whole line of, oh, we can, help you get where you want to be, come work for us, we'll help you do everything you want to do. That didn't happen, which is okay. Everything in life's meant to be. So then I went into another sales industry, and altogether, I'd say, to make that long story short, probably been in a dozen different industries related to either financing or sales of some sort over the past 12 years. I'm 32 now, guys, for those of you that don't know how old I am. But and then about 5 years ago, I met my wife. We got pregnant. We've had 2 boys since then. Got married, all that. Got the house, cars, all that is working out just fine. Yet still, I've felt a void. Something's missing. This isn't enough. I'm not happy doing this, though I'm making good money. We make a great 6-figure income, which some people would say, well, why are you looking for more? You guys are doing pretty good. Why I'm looking for more is because I still work for somebody else. And I've come to realize personally in the last few years that that's not what I want for my life anymore. I'm a father and a husband and dad now. And, my boys are going to start wanting to get involved in sports and things, I'm sure, just as I did when I was a kid. So now it's been about, what do I find out there? What's out there for me where I can be my own boss, make the money I want to make, not be told what to do, and live the life I want to live on my terms and how I want to do things, not how someone else wants me to do it for them. So, which is all well and good. Some people are okay with that. I'm not. I've never been. So, I've always been one of those guys that very difficult to manage. I'll admit it. Don't like to be bossed around. I know I'm good at sales, so just let me work. Let me do what I need to do. I'll bring in money for you guys, and that's what I've always done. But now I think I'm in the next chapter of my life. So, here a year ago, I come across YouTube, and I've always watched things on YouTube for years, but did more research on YouTube as to what people are doing out there to make money. And I start seeing all these things like Ty Lopez and Grant Cardone and, Alex Becker, they're doing all these e-commerce based things, or, they're building followings with social media and Facebook and Instagram, and Twitter, and they're building these huge social media followings. And I didn't know that there was actually money in that. And I thought, wow, all right, let me look into this some more. So started following these guys, getting amazing information. I'm going to do videos on these guys later on my opinion of them and, what I've seen people put out as far as their opinions. But, I have one too, so I'm going to share that with you guys. But these guys gave me great information, motivated the hell out of me. In the last 5 years, we tried different things, my wife and I, buying some retail stores, starting some minor projects on the side that didn't do well. Some things made a little bit of money, and that's how that went. But still, that just means it wasn't the right vehicle for us, wasn't the right industry for us to be in. Learned a lot from those things, which is amazing, so I can share all of that information with you guys on what to do, what not to do. And so this led me into the world of e-commerce over about a year ago. So I took a long time to do my own research and figure out for myself if this is something I wanted to invest in. And that was because I had some bad experiences in the past, so I decided to proceed with caution on future projects. And yeah, maybe I should have, pulled the trigger a little bit sooner, but I'm comfortable with how I did my research and when I decided to launch my e-commerce businesses myself. So now, over the last, I'd say 3 to 6 months, I've come across some guys that were doing FBA by Amazon, which means they were doing fulfillment by Amazon. And I was like, wow, this is a really neat concept. Everybody who follows Amazon knows the founder, Jeff Bezos, started Amazon, I think, out of his garage. I have his book, One Click, I've read, so I'm going to do a review on that book. Amazing story. But he's built an empire around everything going online. Everything we do today is become easier and easier to have access to buy things online. And now you can sell things online. You can be a business owner online. just like when you go to a mall and there's a store in the mall. You can have a store online through Amazon. So I will definitely be touching on this. This is part of my launch of my YouTube channel, but right now just kind of sharing you guys a little bit about my background. And so now it's led me to where my wife and I have started our own Amazon stores. We started her stores first because I wanted to get her products up and going before ours. We are making money. I will tell you guys that right now, and I'm going to do a video on where we're at. Her products are making money. My products, I'm doing a different launch method that I've come across that I, fortunately enough, have the capital to be able to do it this way. So my launch method is currently literally in the process of manufacturing right now. Should be up on Amazon in the next, I'd say 2 to 4 weeks. I already have arbitrage products on Amazon that I'm selling, and they are making money. They are selling, surprisingly enough. So this has motivated me to share myself with you guys, who I am, and basically just tell you guys a little bit about, who the hell Charles Paconis is. So up until now, I've been in sales. You guys know a little bit about my background, my childhood, where I grew up, kind of what I'm about, what's led to where I'm at today. Couldn't be happier. I think the future is bright. I'm super excited that there's opportunity out there like this to retire you very quickly. I'm going to do many videos on this, but this video right now, guys, is about me and who I am. So I'm going to be putting out a lot of content on real, raw, truthful information. I think that there's a few things missing on on YouTube, where information is being given out to people, either somewhat honestly, semi-honest information, not honest information. People aren't keeping it real. There's guys I feel I've come across that have YouTube channels that just aren't keeping it real. And that's not what this channel is going to be about. So you're going to hear the truth, whether people want to accept it or not, whether I get criticized for it or not. Honestly, don't care. I'm a father, a husband, I've got a family, and I would want information that I was searching to be completely honest, raw, and as real as possible, especially if I'm going to be investing hard-earned money into anything that I come across or an opportunity I might come across. I want to get truthful information about it. So that's part of what I've always been about, what I've always believed in. I've made friends because of that. I've made enemies because of that. Quite honestly, that's just life. It is what it is. I've realized that you're not going to please everybody in the world. But a little bit about me, guys, and who Charles Paconis is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this was some useful information. I hope you subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is new to me. These videos were going to get better, but right now they're where they're at. So definitely look forward to the growth of this channel. The videos getting better, the content getting better. It definitely will, guys. But if you're watching this video, it's because you want to know who the hell I am, what the hell am I about, who the frick is this guy, why does he have a YouTube channel. So hope you guys are having a good day. I'm into fitness, obviously. That's part of one of the industries I was in and did very well. So you'll be catching me most of the time probably in gym clothes, on the way to the gym, wearing tank tops. I don't like wearing a suit and tie, guys. I don't believe in that. I think that those days are gone. That crap's out the window. No one's wearing suit and ties anymore every day. And if you are, you're probably an attorney or you work for some corporation that still requires a dress code. You don't need a dress code anymore to make money. Sorry, that's just my opinion. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm excited to share my life with you, share my experiences with you, and what's to come. So this is Charles Paconis, aka CP. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like this, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.